Welcome on back, dreamers and new folk. This is a special edition of Rapid Run's Dream Race Recap. The Dream Races are intended to showcase individuals' talents ranging from musical open acts to racing, speedrunning, and even challenge runs of the respective games on display. The second event of Mad Rush March's Dream Races was Marvel Land Any%, featuring Dospostmann. Commentary for this run was done by Dospostmann and myself, General Andrews. Let's see how it turned out.
And then you'll end the timer on the white screen at the very end of the game.
Perfect. All right.
So I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1.
All right, folks, here we go. All right, World 1. In this run, you're not going to see there be every single world shown. He's going to actually take advantage of quite a few different levels that they have warps. Very specifically, they have warps.
Bad gates.
The gates are not working with him for this moment, but you're going to see a lot of movement here that Posty's going to do is take advantage of certain momentum movement. He's going to be taking advantage.
Yeah, even getting a slight angle on like that platform right there makes you run faster to the finish line. So
how cool is that?
Things that you do in this game is constantly try and run off of things that are angled.
All right, so same idea here. You notice he's jumping there because he's going to go slower if he just runs up it. And he has a very specific global timer that he's working with on some of these platforms if he would like the easiest and fastest pattern available. All right, so right here, see how he ran first before jumping? He got a little bit of extra momentum. And he almost made that really tight jump. So that's a warp. You see what he did? Now he's in World 1 still, but Area 3. Ran off of that, picking up some speed, and he's just going to float all the way to the end here.
Bullseye!
Posty's volume is low. Now, do you mean the game volume or the overall volume? Or his, actually, they're both the same thing. Here, I'll turn it back up.
Moonwalk!
Oh, his voice will get drowned out by the game. Just because of how it has to get pushed through here, there's not too much more that he could do any differently there. So we'll just tell Posty when he's ready to talk, he can just yell at you.
Yeah!
Yeah, you see? See? He got excited. See, that was awesome. He was doing really good. And folks, for you just tuning in, just so you know, I'm not playing. I'm commentating for Dospostmann, who is the one right now who is running this game. He is currently running this game on a Sega Genesis, which we found out, I mean, he found out from the World Record Runner, that it's actually faster for once on an emulator. Normally,
right, we're done with the roller coaster.
Normally, you want to play on console because console is going to be faster, or at least you're not going to have lag inputs for when you're doing certain moves that would make a difference. And you'd be going faster because you don't have to do these backup strats. Well, I guess it's faster on an emulator because it reduces quite a bit of lag. All right, so you're going to see Posty do this a lot in this run. You see how he's spinning those sprites around him, like his mirror kind of images? Those mirror images, he loses one for every enemy he hits with it. Great job. That's a tough one. That's also that's global specific on the timer. It won't just reset itself right away. You're going to have to wait for the whole pattern to do its thing. So Posty's going to abuse the wings here. I mean, that's a good point, Carter, and that might be the issue, is that the emulator that was being used for it. All right, these bosses are quite interesting in this game. This boss you have to beat by playing rock, paper, scissors. However, all it does is allow you to either attack or to block. So now Posty got the best possible RNG. He got a hit in right away. Now he's just going to block for the rest of the match. He doesn't need any more wins. A 1-0 win, and it's over. And that's what he got. Good job, Posty. Great RNG.
Kisses coming to all the people in chat.
And for all of you that are Posty consumers of the Marvel Land, I know Posey eventually is going to be making some awesome 𝐂𝐐𝐔𝐈𝐏𝐿 emote as well. Because that's obviously what a dragon prince gets for helping save all the fairies. So
these are light parade levels.
Yeah, go for it.
All you're doing here is nothing.
Just be loud. Be loud because of the mic difference.
You tell him. You tell him.
All right. So with that being said, is that Posty here is actually going to avoid the bonuses. It's very similar to Turtles 4 when we're on the bonus levels and we try to touch none of the enemies. Same idea here. There's a countdown at the very end. It's actually slower in this game because there's so many, you just get so many more points for the bonuses that you would get compared to in Turtles. So therefore, for him, since you would lose even more time, you're definitely not going to want to do it. Okay, so he just killed a fish that normally is like a 50-50 if you're going to get it, or if it's going to kill you to start that level over without your perks. So Posty got that, which was really cool. Yeah, good old butterfly kisses. Don't worry, that's what Posty's doing right now while flying in the air. It's how you avoid lag. He actually intentionally was flying off screen there, folks, because less sprites on the screen. Now, there's nothing he can do for lag on this screen. Good old waterfall level. I don't even know if you can see me anymore. It's just so intense, but guess what? He did the best he could right there. So this is a level on the emulator, for example, that runs much faster. Once you've beaten that, your character moves at normal speed versus what you saw right there, which is a pretty slow movement. He can control that. That's already after he was done beating that level. Oh, thank you, Chica. Thank you. All right, so he's going to not damage boost, excuse me. He's going to jump off these enemies. He's going to spin around, but he's going to get another spinner here. So that way he grew that, so he can do this. He grabs that little hook that allows him to fly across if he uses the momentum just right. He's also had it where the momentum goes in the wrong direction. So that was a really good display. Okay, so here he's looking for very specific jumps because he wants to get to this platform on the left on the first try. Great. So he intentionally does a jump right there so it can spawn a specific pattern for the platforms that are going to be above his head. So this is an ideal pattern. Again, he's taking these enemies out because of lag. He's going to grab a new set of wings. He also would like some more of his sprites. Nice. Nice job. He got through there. These are instant deaths if you touch the spikes, even on the bottoms of these platforms. Right? Every single thing can kill you. So there is a ton of lag in this section because look how many sprites he has. And he's jumping and flying through this area. He kills that enemy just as a precaution. You don't have to. It's just he didn't want to risk it. One sprite of his is fine to give up right there. Same idea right there. Don't risk jumping into the spikes by accident. All right. So here, you're going to get to see another boss battle. This boss battle is Balloon Pump.
That section is nerve-wracking, too, because you have to flap your wings to stop yourself from jumping into those spikes.
So, Posty was saying is it's super hard to do that section because you have to constantly flap your wings to keep you ascended in the air and avoid those spikes. All right, he's looking for the red balloon on the right side to fill up. Yeah, he's got it! He's got it! Let's go! Oh my gosh, there we go. Boss taken out. Boss beaten, folks. He got her wet. Moving on! All right, because why? He did this because he wanted to save another one of the fairy princesses. Thank you, Jay. Go, Posty, go. All right, this is good right now. We're really happy about what's going on, but the harder sections are to come. Good news is he's got lives just in case. He's got a bunch of lives right now, which is nice. You never know.
Yeah, game overs in this game will restart you at the beginning of a level, whereas there's kind of checkpoints in the middle of levels.
So middle of levels got checkpoints.
About this game is there is no such thing as a game over.
Ah, that's good to know. Okay, so this level is so cool. It is so cool when he's able to go kind of, sort of, Brento, It's so awesome, but it's so tight. So he's going to attempt to do a damage boost coming up here in a little bit. Not damage boost, excuse me. A jump that he has to hit.
All right, here it is.
Wow. Great start. That wasn't bad, folks. He normally has to wait for that gate. That's what we call it. I don't know if that's the right way we term for it. All right, these chocolate eclairs are great stuff. Boost. Okay, past that. Good. Now, this jump matters, folks. It's going to be a tight one coming up. All right. He's extended that. He's got it. Here we go. Woo-wee! That's the best way to finish that level. Just boost out of here. Great work, Posty.
Thank you.
Because that level's got a lot of lag in it because there's a lot of enemies. All right, Posty usually does pretty well on this level, but there's a couple of spots that can be tricky because if you die, you really want to have these extra sprites that allow you to do the damage to avoid enemies or to loop onto that, what do you want to call it, that pendulum hook. So again, he's waiting here to get to this pattern on the far right and get to this specific door. This is a good warp for him again. He's going to warp quite a bit forward. See, now he's on the area 5 on the top of this castle as well. All right, so this area is not easy, folks.
Oh!
See? Not easy. Like, that looked good. That looked totally good. Now he has to be down here. But he knows his backup strat that he wants to do for this. He's definitely practiced this section right here a few times. And remember, every enemy is insta. So he's got to pay attention real close.
Oh, I just missed it.
Ooh, okay, though. At least you didn't... I thought that spike was going to get you. So, unfortunately, he has to wait for the second pass on that specific platform. Oh no! I did not see that coming, folks. That is, but he got a check mark. Checkpoint, excuse me.
How did I miss that platform again?
I don't know. I thought you had it, and then it looks like it forced your character through the floor of it.
This one does that sometimes. You can't clip the sides of it at all.
That's why. Okay, that's what it looked like. Yeah, exactly, Keaton. Went right through the platform. All right, here's where he wants to go.
So because I lost my shadows, I have to do this level slightly different than I normally would.
Makes sense. You're right. Yes, correct. All right, so again, going on top. Top is normally going to be your friend, even though...
Oh, my gosh.
Dang, I thought you were fine.
I fell back down the ledge.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Because that other guy will shoot air at you, which will push you.
This will still push you. Got it. All right, there we go, folks. He's moving on. Again, these, out of all the deaths he could have, these are the better spots to have died than other ones later in the game.
So normally we would drop to that door that's over there, but this time we're going to go to this door.
Got it. Interesting. Okay, folks.
I just start at the beginning of the next level instead of having to wait to die on the next level.
Cool. Cool. Posty found a better backup strat.
This level right here, though, ideally on a perfect run, you will never see this part of this level.
Yes, he normally takes a different room route, but he has to do this because he doesn't have the specific weapon that you saw him have earlier, which were those extra sprites. So again, everything in here, same idea, will kill you. So you're going to see him, he's going to grab his sprites so he can get extra distance on damage instead of relying just on jumping on their heads.
So this is where you would have warped normally, but we had to take that extra room because...
So he had to take the extra room instead of that because he couldn't get through there without those specific sprites. But you see how he's just mowing through those enemies? That is very important to go through this area quickly. So over here, he's going to specifically jump on the right pattern so he can get the wings and move on. All right. That bomb section is also pretty treacherous, folks. Whew. I'm always scared because the platform can clip him and then make his character just drop. All right. Look at all those french fries he got at the end. He deserved those.
Yeah.
All right. This one's very important for him, folks. He wants to nail this. All right, extended wing action. Let's go. Nope. Didn't get it. Darn. That's okay. He was going for the first pass. So the second pass isn't bad either. Okay, take an extra jump, but that's okay. Way better than a death. All right, he's going to be doing a lot of long jumps here. And if you miss some of these, it's just super slow. All right, now he's trying to make sure to avoid any, you know, unnecessary enemy bumps. Here he goes, springs. He's going to try to move quickly. He does not want that Medusa head to be in range of that attack. All right, here we go, folks. Now it's time to whack-a-mole. So the RNG is how quick does Mole get in position to fight. And it doesn't even necessarily mean he's going to be in a position that you can even hit him. Because there's 9 possible pop-up spots for the moment. And each one of you takes up 1. See, like that's a good example. That would not have been a fight. So when the music stops, it's time to fight. See? Posty did the best he could do there. All right.
Yeah, and it's 2, 3, and 4 rounds possible for this, so it's a very RNG boss.
All right, hopefully this is right next to each other. Good start. All right, Posty's got a hit in there. All right, now one of the holes gets sealed up, which is nice. Ooh, that was a 2-rounder. There we go. All right. Here we go. Another hole down. Hopefully right next to each other. Yeah! Take that, King Mole. Now here's the tougher King Mole fight. Here's Super King Mole. Woo! Good start, folks. Nice, just a couple more hits. Ooh, nice, Posty. Nice.
Woo!
Good job, dude. All right, folks. Now Posty needs to escape, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah!
You can't just beat, you know, King Demon Mole of the Mole Demon Children and think you can just walk out of here. No, you have to run. Now, Posty doesn't lose any specials if you happen to die here, but really, he's just to focus on just doing what he knows to do to finish out this level. As you can tell,
just a lot of long or short jumps, basically.
That makes sense. And you can tell, folks, it's a pretty close little... You have like no time to really think about what you're doing. You just got to go. All right. Here's the last area. But it's got 2 parts. It's got 2 parts to it. This is a good run, Posty.
At this point, you can actually set the controller down. You don't have to do anything once you get to the front of the cart. You just have to wait for the screen to go right. And this should actually be a PB by about 37 seconds.
I was going to say, I'm like, looking at the time, like, it's not even 19 yet. Like, all right, folks, here's the final part. Let's see if Posty can beat his PB of what, 19 what?
1941.
1941 is Posty's PB time. Is he going to PB on the Dream Races? Was yesterday just a teaser for today?
Oh, this is a PB. It's guaranteed.
You heard him, folks. 1905 was what I got. I might be off by a few frames, but
I had 1904.98.
there you go. See, I couldn't do it fast enough. Yep. Look at that. Give Posty a GG, folks. You just saw Posty PB to take second place in Marvel Land here on the Dream Races.
And can you believe it? During a marathon, this man nails a personal best and second place in the Marvel Land standings to boot. Found this exciting? Our next live event for the Dream Races will be Momentum Bound May on Tuesday, May 11th at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to watch live? You can dream with us right away at twitch.tv/General Andrews. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.